Hey, Angela, Dre'Co, what's the 314?
To What's the 314, a show where Dre'Co and I give you all the information about what is going on in our amazing city. I'm your host, Angela Hockman.
Hey, she got me already laughing right now. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. I'm Dre'Co, and today we have some great guests in the studio informing us about home ownership and how young people can get involved with that. And you
Did you get those giggles out, Dre'Co?
You funny though, but it's good.
We have fun. What can we say? Okay, Dre'Co, what has been going on? Fall is almost here.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm definitely ready for that.
Pumpkin spice season. How do you feel about that?
I don't really, have pumpkin spice in my repertoire.
Okay,
I never really tried pumpkin spice.
We are gonna go the day it's available, and people order. They call it the PSL.
Where we going?
Starbucks.
Oh, okay. All right. I rock with Starbucks. So,
yeah.
I want to talk about all these concerts that's coming up. We got music at the intersection.
Yes, you're gonna be there?
Now. Yeah.
Are you performing or are you attending?
I'm hoping I can hit the stage. You know me. I like to entertain. That's facts.
Start doing your thing.
Wait till they kick me off the stage.
Escort you out.
All right,
Keep it classy.
What else we got in the fall?
Well, we do have Shakespeare in the Streets.
And we know who is a part of that.
I think it's a guy named, what's his name? Benjamin, what is it?
Yeah, your husband.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Hockman, yes. It's a really cool spot. It's gonna be going on right outside of the soccer stadium, which, by the way, how fun is soccer this season?
How can you audition for that? Let's go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Can I get my stuff together? Can I what's up?
It's been cast, but you can come attend. Good. It is free to the public to attend. You just show up, have some fun, bring your family. It's gonna be a whole bunch of fun.
Okay, and it's right by SC,
right outside of City Park.
That's dope.
So the backdrop is the stadium.
And it's time for school, you know what I'm saying? You got
back to school.
You got little Olsen going back, she ready?
Yes, little miss, she's ready. What about little Yara?
She's starting school.
She is.
For the first
time.
time.
She have a backpack?
I'm nervous.
You should be.
I'm nervous,
no,
y'all.
It's gonna be great. These kiddos are in great hands.
Nap time. If she's not sleeping, I'm around the corner picking her up. But I'm nervous. I'm a first-time father, man.
I know, first-time mom here. But sometimes driving around the block, that's where the nap happens.
Okay. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
File that one away. Okay, so I gotta tell you, Dre'Co, there are so many interesting facts about St. Louis. Did you know, my friend?
What?
There are 27, count them, 27 historical neighborhoods.
Okay, what does that mean with the historical neighborhoods?
Yeah, so basically on the City of St. Louis's website, all these neighborhoods were chosen because they are so distinct from things like geography, ethnic or historical characteristics, different historical traits, and of course, my favorite, the architecture.
Do you know if it's something close to where I'm in the south of St. Louis, South City?
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. So Benton Park.
Okay,
you know
sure.
That's in your area. You know that was named after the first U.S. Senator of Missouri?
I didn't know that.
Thomas Hart Benton. Boom, you're welcome.
Ange got the history lessons on deck. You know what I'm saying?
The Hill? You go to the Hill ever?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love Italian food. What you mean?
Where else do you see hydrants painted like the Italian flags?
Facts. We could talk about food all day, but we need to take a quick break. But when we return, we're talking with none other Miss Gwendolyn Taylor, the CEO and innovator of Flip That House, the board game. Stay with us, man. It's What's the 314?
See you soon.
High school. When you look at what students think back to their high school careers and the things they learn, and they talk about the history they've learned or the other, the things they've learned, but they always point back, but I didn't learn a lot of life skills. And I think that that's a good time where you're old enough to start thinking about what your future is. You haven't decided your career path. But I think that's the time to start talking about, do I rent? Do I buy? Is now a time to save? Is college the right answer? Should I be buying a home? So I think that's probably the best time.
As soon as they get home. Because it costs and it's not free. But from a financial education perspective, definitely in elementary school, so they can start planning and know that that's an option for them.
As young as possible. I have an 11-year-old right now that doesn't understand everything that goes into what makes a home run, so I'm really trying to help him so he is prepared later. So as early as possible.
Middle school. Maybe like home economics or domestic engineering or planning ahead for that.
Oh goodness, I teach kindergarten, so probably like high school, middle school even, probably, just so that they get the feeling of how to be an adult and take care of their own home.
Oh, wow. As early as possible, we tried to teach our kids as much about buying and selling homes so they can be knowledgeable now. So my daughter's 15 and another 10-year-old, so starting to teach them of some of the things we do now.
In high school. Yeah, home economics, business classes, but they should learn in high school about home ownership.
I mean, so I'm going to be owning my first home for the first time this upcoming year. I'm going to be a junior, and I kind of wish I would have learned like maybe my freshman year of college. I don't know. I feel like being in college is like kind of like the time to learn how to own a home properly. So, I don't know.
At 8 years old to 10 years old in elementary school. Classes, after school activities, definitely should be learning before they're out in the adult world.
Maybe when they're 4.
When they're 4?
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
Early teens. I don't know, I think it's the parents' job to teach them. I think it's the parents' responsibility to inform their student or their children what it is and how to do it.
Whoa, that is crazy, an amazing video. And we heard a lot of different age groups, and somebody said 4 years old, that's the best place to start. Now, we're going to continue our conversation about the housing market, right? But we're going to have some fun right now. So joining me right now is the CEO and innovator of Flip That House board game, Gwendolyn Taylor, okay? Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to call you Miss Gwen. Can I call you Miss Gwen?
You can call me Miss Gwen.
All right, Miss
absolutely
Gwen.
Fine.
All right. How you doing today?
I am doing amazing.
Good. So, of course, we're talking about home ownership and the entrepreneurial spirit, and we want to have some fun because you have an invention that I think everybody needs to know, and it's called Flip That House. Tell me about that.
So Flip That House, the board game. That was a board game that I created back during the height of COVID in July of 2020. Just laying on the couch watching HGTV.
Okay.
I've been fixated on that for the last 15 years. Didn't understand why, but I understand why not now. And so I just started thinking about it as I was just laying on my sofa. I said I should create a board game. And first of all, I looked on Amazon to see if there was anything out there like it, checked some, Googled a few other places. And I was like, wow, I can't believe no one has thought of this.
Right.
And so I just got my journal and I started jotting and drawing out what I thought the game and what I envisioned the game to look like. Just messing around, right? So here we are, fast forward a year later, the game is in full production. Actually, my friends from HGTV, a couple of the shows that I watched, they actually did focus groups for the game.
Come on.
I wanted to make sure that the game was, legitimate, and I wanted to prove my concept. And we're here today. The game is actually being used as an educational resource in some of our schools. It is a family game. It's a fun game. It's exciting. It's life-changing.
So let's bring it back to this. So you said you had an epiphany sitting on the couch, you're comfortable. I don't know, you're eating your snacks and all that.
Eating my snacks, all that. On a Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday, that's the best way to think, Sunday breeze. So you were sitting on the couch and you had an epiphany about a game and you started to journal. So those are the two things that kind of struck me when you were speaking. So when you're talking about a game, do you like to have fun, or like where did the board game come from? Did that just pop in your head?
Yeah, so as a child, I always loved playing board games. And so my love for, DIY, that I was just always fascinated with just the whole concept of the real estate investing and flipping. Never did it, just was always, intrigued by it. And I said that would be so great to put something in the form of a game where you can combine education with play.
Right.
And have this concept in a format that people can not only play the game, but see that this is something they can do in real life.
And you showed me, you had some video on your phone. You pulled up the phone and was like, hey, I want you to see this video. So when I was looking at the video, you was actually at Confluence Academy. Can you tell me a little bit about Confluence Academy and that big partnership you got with them? What's up?
Absolutely. So I had an opportunity through some I call them divine connections. Met with Confluence Academy, and immediately one of their leaders said, this is something we need to have in the school school for our students. We need to talk about helping our students get the mindset of building generational wealth, and we need to combine some play with education, and that's exactly what we did. So for the 2023-24 school year, we are incorporating the Flip That House board game real estate workshop into the classroom.
Come on, we're going to clap that up. Come on, we're going to clap that up. This is not the right. We're going to celebrate that. That's so important when you're talking about Confluence Academy, the 23-24 school year, and they actually worked it into the curriculum. So it's going to be a part of a class.
Yes.
And you also have a partnership with the Rockwood School District, is that right?
So Rockwood Parkway School Districts combined, they have an entrepreneurship program called Spark.
Okay.
And so it's an amazing program where these students actually start businesses within that entrepreneurship incubator.
Okay.
And so they had me come in, we demonstrated the game, and then the students had some great ideas for my second edition of Flip That House, and they wanted to create money holders for the bank and for the players. They're engineering students in the entrepreneurship program. They did a pitch competition with me and my team.
Okay, like Shark Tank type of thing?
Yeah,
okay.
A whole pitch competition. And so we selected some students' ideas, and we were incorporating that into the board game. We also worked with the Webster Grove School District, and their entrepreneurship program is called Thrive. And so these students are really advocating for Flip That House because they believe that it should be incorporated in personal finance, because they said not until they played that game did they really begin to understand the concepts that were taught in personal finance.
And I saw the competition on the video that you showed me. So it's like, it's exciting, it's fun, and it's educational. So I want to make sure that people know that, especially with you and your passion. Your passion has turned into something that's going to be beneficial long term. So thank you, of course, Ms. Gwen, for even having that passion while you were sitting on your couch on a Sunday.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And we're going to make sure, we're going to have some more fun. I want to make sure that, can we play the game? Can we play the game?
We can play the game, and I want to see if you have what it takes to be the ultimate mogul.
Okay, you see what's going on, okay? Ms. Gwen, we heard. So you're going to see if I have that spunk. Okay, we're going to see, we're going to play the game. We will be right back, and we're going to make sure you got some more information from Ms. Gwen and Flip That House. Okay, we are back, and I'm here with Ms. Gwen. We are playing that Flip That House board game. I really wanted to get my hands dirty and see what's going on. I got my money. You see what I'm saying? So
$250,000.
Okay, yeah, I need that.
That's what we started, $250,000. And the goal is to become the ultimate flipping mogul by acquiring $1 million in cash and assets combined. And I got to teach you how to count your assets.
Yeah, teach me.
Okay, so roll right quick. See who's going first.
Roll? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go. Okay.
I got number 9.
I got 9. What we got? What you got? Look at these dice. What's that? Lucky 7. But I got 9.
All right.
No,
so you're going to go first. But before we get started, we're going to pull our first flip. So you start off with my first flip.
Okay.
And these are free and clear. That's how you start off with the game.
Okay.
So turn yours over. You got to read it out loud.
All right. Overlooking the lake. I like that already. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It says, Taney Como, 5-bed, 3.5 bath, luxury cabin. Your only neighbors within miles is the Big Black Bear and family. So my sales price is $279,990. My ARV, what's that?
What is it?
I don't know.
Great question. So guess what you can do to find that out? Scan that QR code.
Okay.
Because that's what our students gonna do.
Look, okay.
Okay.
Let me scan this right here. Okay, so I have a Vimeo for Dave Nations.
Yeah.
Nations Brother Renovations.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's he telling me about the ARV?
He's gonna tell you about the ARV and Flip That House to board game. So for the sake of time though, we're gonna tell you right now, ARV is after repair value. So that's how we're gonna count your assets. So your ARV of all your properties plus your cash, that's how you're building towards that $1 million.
Okay.
So in real life, you would want to, you're looking at property. You can keep that one, or you can see what else is out there. Now, if you see what else is out there, you got to keep it.
I'm gonna keep this one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
That was a great decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
it.
it.
This is mine. A world famous rapper couldn't handle the pressure of stardom and left the rap game and their mansion.
Okay.
Sale price $399,000. ARV is $677,777. taxes are $20,000. I think I'm gonna keep this.
Okay, 400 grand for a mansion. All right,
Yeah, 400 grand for a mansion. All right, so go ahead and take your first roll.
All right, let's indeed.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight to, OMG, what's that?
OMG, pull an OMG card.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The property you recently purchased has a termite issue. What? Already?
Already.
You pay $500 for extermination for one of your properties. Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta pay $500 to the bank for your property.
I got you.
All right, so while you pulling your 500, I'm gonna take my turn.
And when we was pulling, while I'm paying this for this termite issue that I'm having here, how did you even get the process started? So I'm looking at the design of the board. I'm actually looking at the colors. Like, how did you get the process started once you had that epiphany?
So when I was laying on my couch, I drew a picture of a house, and I decided that I wanted the shape of my board game to look like a house.
Okay.
And I wanted those squares to be in there, and I wanted it to be colorful, and I wanted it to be eye-catching. I wanted to represent various ethnicities in my game and cultures in my game. I have a female general contractor. I have an Asian real estate agent, Paige the plumber. We got a female because in our society we're so used to men representing the trades, but we have women in the trades. On the money, I wanted to represent, various individuals. I have an individual that she's a general contractor, but she's in the wheelchair, but that doesn't stop her from pursuing her dreams and her goals. And on the $50,000, I have another individual represented here. And then on the $20,000, we have yet another individual class of individuals represented, and so forth and so on. So I landed here on this purple spot, right? So this is how you buy property. So I pull a flip card. That's the flip card. Okay. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. A true gift of a flip opportunity, luxury mobile home. Located in eye view of the beach in Malibu. Okay. Triple wide with a portable pool and spa. 4 bed, 4 bath with a fold-out deck. This is also a B&B. I couldn't say.
I got you. I got you.
Because that is a trademark. The Airbnb monthly rent is 10 grand. So if you got 10 grand, you can rent this in Malibu. My ARV is $599,900. Okay. So my purchase price is $400,000.
Got you.
So I don't necessarily have $400,000 in cash, but as a real estate investor, you got to be savvy, right? But what I do have, I have this property here that's worth $677,000. So I could technically sell this to the bank, get that $677,000, and then buy this one for $400,000, and my ARV is $600,000. So I'm winning.
Okay, that's a good place. That's a good place to be. So how can people find you on social media? Where can they go on your website to purchase this game? Because I told you I'm getting the game because I have game night this Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that we're going crazy with it.
So what you're seeing right here with the QR codes, and we have multiple videos because again, for our students, for our families, because it's not just for children. This is not just for our youth. This is for everybody. And so this is a prototype of my second version or second edition of Flip That House, where it's going to have these videos where you can actually get more education about these various concepts in the game. But to pre-order the second edition, you can go to flipthathouseboardgame.com. Again, that's flipthathouseboardgame.com to order the original version, which this is going to be a collector's version. For sure. This is going to be one day, this is going to be, if you keep it and don't open it up, it's going to be worth something.
Absolutely.
So you can go to flipthathouseboardgame.com. You can purchase the original edition, or you can pre-order the second edition of Flip That House, the board game, that will be arriving probably towards the end of October, beginning of November.
I appreciate you again, Miss Gwen. And what you got going on over there? I just learned about Flip That House, the board game. What else we gonna learn about?
Okay, that looked so much fun, Dre'Co. I'm really jealous that you and Gwen got to play Flip That House. I'm already thinking I already know 3 people I'm gonna buy that gift for. So we have been talking a lot about the housing market, things like neighborhoods, the importance of home ownership. Now we are gonna pivot just a little and talk about some really cool, innovative ways that our youth can get involved with learning a trade that is so important to improve their neighborhood. So I thought, who better to bring on than the Chief Construction Officer of a nonprofit organization that works with youth from underserved areas. It gives them opportunities to become employed while developing, necessary skills in order to thrive. So I brought on the man, the myth, the man, Colin Nelson. He works with Dream Builders for Equity.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
I can tell. And just a fun fact for all you viewing, this is not your first time at STL TV, right?
It's not. I used to intern here a while ago, a lifetime ago.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We might have
Thank
you do a few things before you leave, but other than that.
I'm good. I'm down.
So, Colin, let's talk about Dream Builders for Equity. It's the number 4, which I just think is really cool when people throw a number in their title.
Awesome. I love it.
What does the organization do?
Dream Builders, we do a lot. So we have 4 pillars: youth, residents, businesses, and real estate.
Wow.
We, in a nutshell, develop properties in the Hyde Park neighborhood, use the students to rehab the properties, and all of the students get equity in the finished product of the properties in the form of scholarships. We have a 8-week summer program where we love on the students. We give them a bunch of resources and transition them onto job opportunities and things like that. We have a clothing store where students learn screen printing, embroidery. We have a chess program. Basically just giving the students all the tools they need to succeed. So
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Because there are kids out there literally renovating houses. But I want to go back a second. You mentioned there's a store.
Yeah.
Is that t-shirt from the store?
Yeah, it is.
Talk about that.
House of Vision. Shout out to Top and Pat who run the store.
Top,
Yeah. We love Top. Top. Yeah. So the store is at this point, it's basically ran by the students. Anybody in the community who owns a brand, wants t-shirts, hats, anything made, embroidered, you can definitely come to Hove. We teach community members how to screen print and do embroidery. Any youth in the community that are entrepreneurs, I would advise you to definitely go to the store. So we give you opportunity to learn and use our resources for free and make money from the store to kind of launch your entrepreneurial career. So
You were truly walking the walk with the name and giving these students actual equity in things. And so let's talk about the age limit for this program.
It's 14 to 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you mentioned there's an 8-week summer program, but these kids are in the program all year. Talk about the different ways once they're finished in the summer, how do you put them to work the rest of the season?
So 8 weeks in the summer, we call it our academy group.
Okay.
The summer program is jam-packed. So it's Tuesday through Friday. We have speakers come in every day. They take a trip to the mayor's office every year. They learn about entrepreneurship, like self-development, professional development. We do like resume training workshops. We do therapy sessions. We do, we basically try to fill the gap from where some of our students just may have missed from just being from communities that are historically disenfranchised.
I think that's so great to give these kids that platform and that safe environment to be able to, I keep thinking of the word equity, to just have some buy-in and do something that truly matters. Because at 14, it's like, you are going to be ahead of the curve when you get to high school and you're in your home ec class. You're like, I know how to do this. I put a roof on a house.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, so these kids are involved all year long. Why are you involved?
So, I can start by telling you a story of how I got involved with Dream Builders from the beginning, actually. So my business partner, Jessica, knows the founder of Dream Builders, Mike Woods.
Okay, cool.
And we met him at one of our developments, and our relationship kind of took off from there. So my company manages all of the construction for Dream Builders, and we're very involved in the summer academy. Dream Builders is kind of, once you get a taste of it, it's hard to leave. I mean,
it sounds like it. You've been there for about, what, 3 years?
Now. Yep.
And it's only been around 6.
6 years, yep.
Holy cow.
Yep.
So can I ask, I mean, you've done so much in your 3 years. The program's accomplished a ton in 6 years.
Yeah,
Is there anything on the horizon or future plans that you're excited and able to talk about?
Yeah, so one big thing is the store. Excited for the growth for the store and just building our brand in St. Louis and getting people more involved in the store. And really just growing the Summer Academy. Last year we were blessed. Midwest Bank donated their bank location on Broadway to us, so now we have a larger facility.
The whole location?
The whole location, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
That says something. You should be really, really proud of this program.
Yeah. So just really just growing, affecting more students, affecting more community members, and just pushing the brand of Dream Builders and getting more people involved.
Incredible. Well, that's my next question. How do people get involved?
Website. Go to the website, scroll to the bottom of the page. It's a button you can connect with our staff by email. That's how students can get into the program. That's how anybody can donate or come speak or just be involved with the program in general.
Okay. So you don't necessarily have to be in the 14 to 24. I just might be a little bit out of that.
Yeah, we would love
you. You laughed a little too hard at that, Colin.
No, come down. We'd love to have you down there.
Awesome.
So.
Well, no, I want to check it out. I'm going to that store.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I assume the hours are going to be on the website.
Yes.
Okay, I know you've got a lot to handle as the Chief Construction Officer. I appreciate you spending some time with me here in studio.
Yeah, definitely.
And just sharing all that Dream Builders for Equity is doing for the community.
Yeah,
it's
thanks
incredible.
for having me.
It's astounding. I'm so proud of it. So thank you so much again. And if you'd like more information, like Colin said, the website's the place to go. Check them out at Dream Builders for Equity. That's the number 4.org. So guys, don't go anywhere. We have to take just one more break and we will be right back after this. Thank you so much for keeping it right here to What's the 314 on STL TV. We had such a fun show today. Oh my gosh, action-packed.
What we want to talk about? So we talked about home ownership.
Yes.
Flip the house, the board game.
Yeah.
Super dope. And I like the QR codes. Like you can actually scan the QR codes and learn.
Such a modern game, and it's an important game, and it's an educational game.
Yeah.
And how about Dream Builders?
My boy Colin.
Yes.
That's my dog. Shout out to my boy Colin, man. Shout out to Dream Builders for Equity too. What's up, fam?
They are doing such amazing stuff in our community. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely, right there in Hyde Park, man. You mean to tap in with Dream Builders for Equity. So unfortunately, we have to say this.
No.
We oughta.
Don't say it.
No?
No.
Okay. So we
shoot.
Okay,
Stop your watch.
okay,
Turn the watch back so we can keep going.
Nah, we out of time, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to What's the 314, and thanks so much to our guests for being with us today, and thank you at home for joining us as well.
Couldn't do it without you. And yes, the show may be over, but great news. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or visit us at stltv.net. That's gonna do it. I'm Angela Hockman.
And I'm Dre'Co. Keep it right here to STL TV, where you know we have to experience St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Peace, y'all.
Thanks for watching.